You're on the Wesley Ellis YouTube channel.
He just ripped my shirt. Thanks, buddy. That was fun. Hey, bud. Hi, Maggie. Hey, Forrest. Maggie. Just some soft touches, Maggie. Nothing. She's a little sassy girl. Gosh, this seems like a death trap to get on. I was gonna get on it, but. These are absolutely, snow started sliding. These are absolutely the nicest days in history. I think we're in a golden age, brothers. Sounds like we're coming into a golden age. Man, it's hard to tell where we're at in this world, but it does kind of seem like we're coming into a golden age, and we're at the beginning and the end of a crazy one. So, new technology coming our way, new thoughts, new vibrations, new ideas. Same squirrels to hunt. They're out there. Stay sharp. You want to go on a run? Load up. Boy. All right, that's better. Traction, please. It does not get better, folks. Soon, my love. That's gonna be my cookie spot. Hey, you wanna ride? Guess he doesn't. I was gonna do a 360, but my front tires just pushed the whole time. If you had a 4-wheel drive vehicle, I better not be stuck. It's all right, we planned for this. And really, thinking about getting stuck, probably just straighten our wheels. Yeah, that's all. We just need to straighten our wheels out of it. We'll be good. Good, golden. But you can see, I mean, just wheels are sideways, probably from back there. And what I needed to do was get that rear end rocking already. It wasn't already spinning. That's where I went wrong, isn't it? I'm sure you drifters already knew that. For you who don't know that, you just learned it with me. And you haven't really learned it yet. Okay, calm down. Okay, well, what do we need to do? Let the air out? So this left tire is just spinning now. Okay. Fletcher, get in the back. We need weight. Wow. We need to lock the rear end, right? That's what that means. Maybe it'll dig down. It just revved up. I should probably sit in it. Yeah, that's a little bit more grip. Oh. Reverse? No, that's not taking me anywhere that I want to go. He loves winter. I don't blame him. This is a lot of fun. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Okay, let's do this shit cowboy. Cowboys wouldn't have tie wire, so we're gonna have to, now we have leather gloves, so we can actually grab this though. Last time, we didn't have any, and it was bad. Annoying. Painful. Maybe it's not the first time. It is kind of familiar. I wonder if it's these coveralls. I wonder if that's why I don't wear them. Just the strap just rubs right on my, dude, it does. Oh God, oh God. There's a button. Oh, that's tender. That's not good. Gosh, I have to have Emily kiss it, make it better. That's not good. Just kidding, I'm very shy about my nipples. I don't let her touch them. Don't look at me. Just kidding. I am. It's full-breasted. Oh boy, this is a messy mess. Maybe it's time to go back to one of these. So let's trade this one here. This is like those like 1,000 IQ puzzles. 1,000 IQ, yeah, or like see your IQ, test your IQ. You need an IQ of such and such to beat this level. How about you untangle this barbed wire? Whoa. Did you see me almost catch that barbed wire with my face? That was close. I felt it graze my beard. It probably wouldn't have whipped me too hard or nothing. But you know, this ain't exactly a handful of roses. Just kidding, that's almost exactly what this is. Every time I grab it, even through the gloves, it's excruciating. My hands, they're probably bleeding from the inside. Nah, it's like laying on a bed of nails. You got so much to grab, there's so much free space. It's easy peasy. The annoying thing is getting caught. With barbed wire, that's the biggest thing. It's not necessarily when it pokes you, it's when you rip it away. It goes for clothing and skin, and it goes for sticker bushes too. Don't rip when it comes to barbed wire. That's what you pray your horses don't do when they get their feet caught up. If they start jerking, running, kicking, that's recipe for a dead horse. Dead horse meaning you have to put them down because they're lame and they're not going to recover. I was telling a new friend, I was just felt like spilling all the beans today, I guess. But it's kind of Christmas time, and he was asking what I'm doing, and I told him that we're not going anywhere. We're staying home. And this is like the first time in my life ever, 27, that I'm not going home for Christmas. And that is crazy. And I think it's like I wanted to be, I don't want to say justified, heard, I think because I'm not making a case for myself with my family as to why I'm not going, I don't know. Anyway, I just started spilling the beans, giving him my backstory. He doesn't really know me. And I started talking about like alchemy and stuff, and he's like, "Are you a wizard?" I was like, "No, that's kind of the goal." Told him I could turn lead into gold. He asked me how I was gonna do it. Alchemy. I'm turning lead into gold. And I told him it's like maybe once upon a time somebody could turn real lead into real gold, but that the real alchemy is taking the lead in your life and turning it into gold. Taking the things that weigh you down and are heavy, your burdens, and turning them into your profits, your gain, your gold. It's about following your heart as well, and about listening to your true self, listening to your true mind. Oh shit, that horse better not be going in. Hey, where do you think you're going? Anyway. Will you close the gate? Will you close the gate to the outside? Those horses are moving in. I thought he was about to break into a sprint. Gosh. When a fat horse gets going like that, you gotta be careful. Because you know their brain is turned off. They're like, I'm about to not listen to you. Gosh. This one's not as nice. Should I redo it? Okay. Gosh darn it. What's up, Monica? Monica? You like that?
Only 2%.
2%? You like it way more than that.
Right, add 2 zeros to the back of that.
Maybe if I keep growing taller. We'll have to see how my 30s do on height. There's an idea of toughness for toughness' sake. Now, I don't know that it's wrong, but all the people that I'm thinking of that have that idea are assholes. They raise some tough fucking kids. Some of them I don't know, but I'm sure they're tough. Different kind of tough, that farm tough. Oh, come on now. Alright, I didn't like rolling it because rolling it made the coils a lot looser. But it does seem pretty effective. Now you can see why I've been putting this off. This is like an hour. An hour. Damn, I sound like a bitch. Okay, way more. Well, I mean, rolling it up alone was an hour. Okay, that doesn't include all the time for all the other things that I did. Taking the stays out, finding out how stays work. They're actually really cool. Now I'm gonna turn this more into a workout. See how efficient I can make it by being less efficient with my body and more efficient with the roll. I am actually also trying to be quite efficient with my body still. Trying to build good core strength, good back. I'm trying to say like alignment as well. Alignment with our spine. The way we lift, the way I carry myself. Trying to create that proudness through work. Maybe that's why it's not fun to go alone to the next world or to any adventure. Like if you were to embark on, you want to go to the gym more, you want to get healthy, it's like, oh, now you're going to lose your healthy friends, or your unhealthy friends, sorry, because they don't want to get healthy right now. Oh, you're in a relationship and you want to get healthy and your partner doesn't? Like, that's like one of the number one ways I see resentment grow. Misaligned goals. And I get it, dude. I cope too. I'm a copopotamus. Just out here, burning the bush, waiting. Waiting for when you tell me that we're going, that we're, whatever it is we're doing, we're just not doing this anymore. And then I'll be like, fuck, sick. Let's go do it. Oh, we're doing Fight Club? We're gonna shave our heads like monks and stuff? Sick. We're gonna burn the back of our hands with lye? Ooh, sick. That sounds painful. I think challenges are a good idea though, like cold water, a little more reasonable. Not permanently scarring. Just emotionally, testically. That's probably what I need. Some freaking hard dopamine. Shock me back to wake. Oh, maybe I should do that. Oof, my sister just died this year. I'm not going to Christmas. All the family's saying it feels like they lost 2 kids this year. And I definitely see why. Makes sense that they would say that. They've been losing me for the last 10 years though, and I think that's why I don't really care is yep. So, moving on, changing, turning lead into gold. Deschutes River that my sister drowned in, is just about, I don't know, 15 minutes away. Cold, 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 cold. We're in the high desert, so everything up here is like snow fill for lakes. You know what they say, you can do anything once. I can do anything once. Picking up a lot of turds. Got my big Jew nose in there on that camera. What gypsies? My family is a bunch of Jew gypsies. Jew gypsies? You never heard of that? It's like the fighting. Yeah. But except we don't fight, we just run the banks and we pay other people to fight. And then we own both sides because we funded it. it's pretty good stuff, you know. It's a good family business. I'm supposed to inherit it someday. Actually just got invited back to the homeland. There's a bunch of free houses apparently vacant. So, you know, in the areas that weren't bombed. I might just go run back home and get my free land and my free health care, also paid by the US. How was your Maui, by the way? They got relief? No, they didn't. Oh, North Carolina when they flooded? No. Shit, everywhere when it's flooding right now? Pacific Northwest? No, why would any... Did you know? I keep saying this to people, and I don't know if they know it or if I'm crazy or if I can't say it right. I think this is right. The Federal Reserve loans money to our government, and the government spends it on everything. It funds the government. It's where the government gets their money. And then the government says, for like to pay back the debt, you can tax my people. So then people like you and I who pay taxes, it goes to the Federal Reserve, and you know, they loan at interest. So yeah, no, I think that's about all there is to it. I think, and now we're billions, trillions, like 30 trillion. The number is honestly not even important right now, especially with how much money the Fed just printed and gave away, just gave it out. So nice of them. But I think this is the beginning of the end. I think you're in it, and I think you chose to be. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think you chose to be. I think we chose to be here. I think my son just chose to be born in this time. And I think that means I'm supposed to give him a righteous heart. I think that means I'm supposed to give him the strength to follow it, the mind and the ability. I'm gonna have to free myself. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to work at a lot of things. Can these cut this? Oh yeah, of course they can. They're steel cutters, huh? Are you really even watching anyway? This is just background. You're just doing your homework or hanging out. Something safe. Something safe that if your parents walked in, you're like, they're proud of what you're watching. They're like, oh, wow. Like, what you waste your time on is so much more wholesome than everybody else. There's not half-naked women everywhere. Oh my God. It feels like it's either that or it's made for a fucking 8-year-old. Like, it's either made to trick an 8-year-old's brain or there's naked women. There's no in between. Not here though. We don't like that stuff. What are you doing? Are you thinking of someone? Are you thinking? Do you think? Is sleeping thinking? Is dreaming thinking? Sure seems like it. Seems like you're at least, I mean, what is thinking, I guess, other than processing on some level with your brain? So then maybe that's the difference. Maybe sleeping is a different process. Maybe you're processing with your nervous system instead of your brain. It's a more whole, complete. I shouldn't have brought that back. So then you're running through, and that's where dogs will run, babies will kind of cry, like our baby kind of does some weird stuff when he's sleeping. And we're like, oh, is he dreaming? And it's like, is he dreaming, or is his nervous system feeling feelings that he has felt? And just going through feelings, going through these emotions and these waves as they went through his body, they're replicating them and feeling them again. And it's a story of some type, yes, and that is what we call the dream. But maybe that is what the dream reading also is you have to use symbols, because it's our mind we're talking about, and understanding the mind, it's not always literal, it's meanings within meanings. That's what so much of ancient teaching is all about, is these symbols. They're so big on the symbols and what they mean to our subconscious. And what the fuck is your subconscious anyway? Is that just your nervous system too? Like, maybe what I'm describing is a better, everything I just said, that's your subconscious. That's your dreams. That's your sub, probably isn't even the right word. Like, operating system, that's your natural operating system. That's more you than you realize. Controls you more than you realize. Protects you more than you realize. That is a coil done. Right there. Boom. Chef's kiss. French kiss. It's like a French chef. French chef kiss. A French chef kiss? What? What even is that? I don't even want to know what that is. Don't even talk to me about it anymore. I want to be a safe place for everybody. But I don't think we were necessarily made for that either. I mean, it's all about balance, really. So I'll try to keep it balanced. Let's just say that. How about? Try to keep it wholesome. Maybe that's what wholesome is balance. It's meat and potatoes and a kiss on the forehead. Balance. Oh, ladies, don't tell me you would take a brownie over a kiss on the forehead from your papa. Gosh, are you even his little girl? Sorry, fathers. That one might be cut. I don't know if I'm allowed to speak to the girls. I don't know. I mean, let's be real. No girls are probably watching this other than Emily's mom, which I want to pretend she doesn't watch it because, well, I've already shown her some of my crazy side. She knows who I am pretty well, I suppose. Look at this dog trotting right back out to me. All happy as can be. He like picked up a lighter shade today. I think it's the sun's color is a little different, but it just glowed orange. Oh my God, he's so dirty. Hey, buddy. Hey, what you got? What you got? What you got? What is that? What is that? What is that? You got a ball? A ball? A boo. A boo. A boo. Rah. Gosh, I need to finish coiling this up still. This thing just came undone real quick. Good boy, buddy. 1 second. That was almost perfect. Look at that little mini muggin. He's not gonna bring it in. That ball is lost for winter now. It's gonna get left out here. We'll find it in the spring. If you have my house, because we traded for your boat, or I suppose we sold it earlier than I expect, there's a ball out here. I assume you'll have a dog. Gosh, I'll show you where to get a Fletcher, or you buy a female and I'll breed. Well, that would be down the road. I'd like to start breeding Fletcher. He's so beautiful. Look at him, just wise. He gets it. He gets it. I don't know what he gets, but gosh darn it does he. And he's helped me so much in getting it. Gosh, he's helped me so much. It makes me so excited for little Ellis because of what Fletcher has taught me about a soft soul, about interacting with a soft soul, how to discipline, how to love, how to encourage. Notice how I said discipline first? That's the way I grew up. No. Yes and no. Somebody once said, you gotta keep kids from being assholes. That's your number one job. And you know what? It is. Discipline, I think, is one of the most important because it's so much about not having to. Like, the best discipline is the discipline you don't have to do. Exactly. So, how do we do that? Well, by disciplining. Quick, swift, just, light. It doesn't have to be heavy. That's really the biggest thing, is that dog is going to punish himself enough. You don't have to put a big punishment on him most of the time. Some things I put punishments on because he can also take the weight, like the physical pain. This dog will run under barbed wire and get like a line down his back, like taking skin off. Fine. So the physical pain really isn't that bad to him. Okay, so then what? So then you keep the physical pain and maybe moderate it from whatever you have in your mind. Bring it to a good level, a good reasonable level. Swift, non-vindictive. He didn't do it to offend me. He didn't do it because he hates me or because he doesn't like me. He just did it because he wants to and he doesn't know. And so that's where the first step is really important that I probably didn't even mention. They have to know the rule first. So then I think people get stuck there where they're like, he doesn't know. Eventually they know. And you have to elevate it to rule 2. But rule 1 is like no type stuff, like don't do that. Or a really, really light, like almost like a fake, like you just like tap. Like, hey, no. And then you're fine again, then you're happy. And then he does it again, is like, maybe that's a freaking spank. That's a boom, spank on the butt, immediate, and like, he's gonna move his ass, right? Like his butt is going to move because I just schmacked it. And he's gonna turn around, he's gonna look at me. And then that's kind of all that really needs to be said at that point. And then you just let it be. Then he's your dog again. He needs to be able to feel close to me even after he's done something bad. Feel safe, because I need to be able to reprimand or have control. I need to be able to command, to direct, and this all comes down to understanding, feel, how you interact with your dog on the daily. How to be a leader. This is really all about how to be a leader. How to make sure my dog understands the best, understands me the way I am. Make sure that I'm not way off, just asking for silly things. I haven't had to discipline him in probably what? I mean, probably like a spank a week, but not like a big spank, more like a knock it off type thing. A month, I think a month. He went to the road. He got some thumpings for that. Look at this beautiful color. Just absolutely. Slow down for me, fast boy. You fast boy. Yeah. Hi. Clearly he's okay to hang out. He was just laying over there. So sometimes, like, maybe your dog thinks he can only roughhouse with you. Maybe he needs to learn that you can hang out together. And this goes for horses too. If you grab your horse every time and you immediately go to tacking them up, it's like they're gonna figure that out. If you've had horses a while, you already know that. But then, like, even coming out at night was something that really seemed to change my horses, was coming out and hanging out. The dog absolutely loves nighttime too. Fletcher, speak. Fletcher. Good. Fletcher. Good. Hey. Growl. 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 Fletcher. Growl, Fletcher. Growl. I heard it for a second. It's funny, we both like barely have each other. I barely have his ear, and he barely has my hand. And it's like a mutual like I could.